Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of The Copy Corner with your host, Terry Schilling.
And Dan Marzullo.
Yes, sir. Welcome back. And today we are going to be talking about what the heck should my company blog about? Right? This happens a lot where we want to know how can we drive traffic to our website? What's going to give us the best ROI? What topics do our customers want to read about? Today we want to help guide you through that from the keyword research side of it to also how do you balance talking like a human, talking to real customers, while including, trying to rank and talk to the Google machines as well. So Dan, I will go ahead, since you're more of the content writer and do a lot of that keyword side of things, I'll let you start off.
Yeah, sure thing, Terry. So for me, I always do like to start with kind of that data-driven approach, right? So, as long as you know what industry you're in, right, as a company, what you guys do and how you service clients, that's a good starting point. So whatever, industry or topic or theme that is, take that. And if you're just stumped and you have no even clue where to start in terms of phrases or things you want to write about, enter your topic of what you do or your industry into answerthepublic.com, because that's such a cool free tool, because you can enter pretty much any kind of search phrase in there, and it's going to basically spit back this web of most searched phrases that people are putting into Google related to what you're talking about. So it's kind of a gold mine right there, because it's all of these high volume search terms, right, of here's what people are actually asking. And then you can even just go through that list around that wheel, and you can turn all of those into blogs if you want. You could go crazy. And
it's free
of those search terms. Yeah. And it's free. Right.
Yeah.
So take those terms, and that's literally, boom, your headline for your blog right there. And then what I do too, if you want to take it a step further, is if you've decided, cool, this looks like a good phrase, we want to blog about this, enter that into Google Keyword Planner to see the exact monthly search volume of that phrase. So that'll give you a little more data on, okay, is this going to be super searchable for me? Am I going to get a lot of return for this post, right? Because when you're going to put all that time, resources, and money into creating that content, use that data to make sure that you're going to get the most bang for your buck.
Yeah. No, great. I love Answer the Public. It's such a cool tool. I found out about this maybe a couple months ago and have been using it to even just help ideas with clients, just ideas for even like some of our content, Dan. It's like you said, you get this web of options. And, if you're a company, we really want to talk to the companies in today's episode to really help them get some topics that can help them write these engaging content articles that drive traffic. And also, if you're writers too watching this, content freelance writers, this could be helpful too to learn, how you can, promote your services and pitch to them, by giving them ideas of what to write for, what to rank for as well. So, I love those options. And also, I want to chime in, Dan, about not to lose sight of talking to the customer. Pay attention to what they are looking for and what they need help with, because getting these topics are great, but also a lot of readers, they want to read things that benefit them in some way. It could be, even reading like mistakes to avoid. They want to know what to avoid so they can feel better. They want to maybe see what other challenges people are facing to know that they're not alone in this. There's a lot of things, when I say that can benefit them, I say that loosely. It could be monetary. It could be a lot of different things. So keep in mind of that. And then also, don't be afraid to ask questions. Go to, different Facebook groups. Go on Twitter. If you have a decent following and you're a well-known brand, go to Twitter and ask questions. Like, what challenges are people facing? Go to Reddit. Go to these different sites and, find out from customers. If you have resources to do surveys, do that too. But that will help, get an idea of different content that you can write. And then, like you said, you can go into Keyword Planner and Answer the Public and find out those searches to see what you can potentially rank for, to see what could be the best ROI for you as well.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's important to keep in mind, Terry, you're still writing for humans, right? We get so caught up in the data and the, all of the numbers that we got to also remember, hey, does somebody in real life actually want to read this, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like if business coaching for, women entrepreneurs is your keyword, you don't want to say that 3 times in the title. It's like, hey, we're going to talk about coach, use it, it's easy to just use it through, back to back, just try to rank so much, but you want to sound like a genuine person. And again, just write about what you're passionate about as a company, and I think that will show too. It will be more genuine when you're writing as well. But again, there's so many tools that you can find those decent headlines and keywords to make sure that you're driving traffic, to your website, and people are reading your articles too.
Exactly. Yeah, good advice, Terry, all around.
Yeah, man. High five this way, that way. I don't know how we do it, but nicely done, man. Great ideas, great insight here today. What the heck should my company blog about? I hope everybody watching this, finds this actionable, finds this helpful. Anything else, Dan, as we wrap up today's episode?
I guess one last point on this is, don't be afraid to make your title a question, right? People want to see the answer. So if you, just like we did with this episode, what the heck should my company blog about? People want to know. So they're going to click and read the answer, and it's very searchable. It's very SEO friendly that way.
That question mark, man. I love it. The power of the question mark, for sure.
Absolutely.
One more thing. It just sparked an interest or sparked an idea for me. Don't focus so much on creating that one great piece of content. This is a long game, dude. This is create consistent content and find out what works and find out what people are engaging with. Just find your niche and just stay consistent with it. Don't just try to create this one huge 3,000 word article that people are just going to read and read and read. The more consistent you are, the more people are going to see it, some of your customers already, and then they're going to share it. Word of mouth too is super helpful.
Right, absolutely. Blogging's not a one and done thing. It's, I did 3,000 words, I'm done. I'll write something again next year.
Yeah, this is my opus, man. This is my great thing. This is my Pulitzer. No, it's not. Just stay consistent with it for sure.
Right. Absolutely. Good point.
Oh man. Well, everybody, thank you for watching today's episode. Thanks for joining our little corner of the internet here at the Copy Corner. As always, love what you do, proceed with passion, and we will see you on the next episode. Cheers.